What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another Shotgun Out Toy Reviews. Two idiots, a camera and a review. I am Wilson, joined by the man who does everything, Toast.
Hey.
And in this episode, this review, we're taking a look at this toy. Well, not this toy.
No, he doesn't look like that.
No. This is how he should look.
Yeah.
This is how he looks.
Mm-hmm. Also, this one has an axe. Skipping ahead to accessories.
Wow.
But yeah, so this isn't painted, this isn't painted, that's not painted.
It's not.
Right.
It's unfortunate. Because every time I'm looking at this, I'm like, yep, this should be red with these silver spikes here on his legs. And I was like, I think this one should be too.
All of these spikes are super gummy.
Yes. You're not going to hurt yourself
on
these kids.
No.
No.
That was my first surprise. I knew I was going to be repainting this.
That was going to be my next question, is if you were going to be repainting this and what you have in mind.
And I guess the other half of the why is I like the original medieval Spawn. I thought it looked awesome. This one, the box art looks better than the figure. I planned to repaint it, however, he was also on sale, so I got him for cheaper.
Gotcha.
So it's a combination of cheapness, and then I'm hoping I can make him look better.
Yes, and I know you can, because right now I hate the lack of paint on all of this stuff. I could see you taking the time to add black in between the circles of the chains to make that look.
Or drill it out or something.
Or drill it out or something. Yeah, stick a toothpick through there or something. I don't... The paint that is here, I don't like a lot of it, or at least the coloring of the plastic and the paints. For example, like this is done really well. His shoulder here. Mm-hmm. It's nice metallic, but all this other silvers.
That's not even paint. It's just molded and then glued in place.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So
I don't know what on this is painted except for maybe the eyes.
The eyes, and I think this part of the helmet is, because you can tell these parts right here don't match this, and this looks painted and scratched up. And if this silver was on here and stuff, he'd look so much better.
Yeah.
And I think the reds are off. The reds definitely don't match the cape that's on the back. That should have those skulls painted probably.
Yeah.
The red could be darker, I think, on both the cape and then needs to match this. I don't know, man. I got a lot of complaints. I feel bad, like just tearing it apart, but it needs more. It just needs more paint. It's not what I would expect from McFarlane.
So to a sense, I knew what I was getting into as far as lack of paint, but the gumminess of all of this stuff came as a real surprise, because I'm used to some of the Spawn stuff, but some of the DC Multiverse too is just a harder plastic, even for the add-on parts.
Mm-hmm.
It just really came as a shock. I don't know. It's weird.
Where it does shine, though, is posability. It's got standard McFarlane articulation, and this is the most posable medieval Spawn I think you can get right now.
It's good, but also, to go back to the sculpt, which I don't think we've talked about. I mean, there's a lot of sculpted detail. Yeah. It looks well done. It's just the paint.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's pretty posable. He was taken apart as of about an hour ago. I put him back together just before I came here.
Okay.
I took him apart and was pairing. I started peeling off some of the glue just so that I could paint it separate and then glue it back together. So I had to reassemble him before I came into the studio.
Wow. How about his stuff he comes with? He comes with a sword that you would expect a knight to have. Again, I don't know if this is painted or not. I can't tell. You look at that.
I don't think so. I think it's the kind of Marvel Legends metallic plastic.
Okay.
That sort of emulates metal. There's some runes in there. Mm-hmm. It's kind of a nice touch.
Yeah, the sculpt's real nice. Could use a amp or two.
Yeah.
And similar to that, you would also expect him to have, of course, a hammer, I mean. Not an axe. No, you would expect him to have an axe. You would expect him to have an axe.
Yeah.
But you get a hammer, of course.
It's a good sculpt.
It's a great sculpt. It's got the Spawn logo there.
Of
because Spawn doesn't put his initials on shit, but he puts his logo everywhere, even
Yep.
on other people's costumes. So,
And I haven't done this yet, but it does have 2 holding hands, so we should be able to dual wield. These hands are some of the hardest plastic.
yeah, out of everything.
It's a little floppy.
He doesn't even come with a shield. I thought he was supposed to come with a bunch of stuff. Weapons, accessories, 3. That's what he's gonna do. It's gonna be a bunch of. It's not gonna be a bunch of guns. It's just gonna be a bunch of swords and knives and
You might need to
axes.
2-hand that, because
It's not staying.
well, it kind of flops around a bit.
Yeah.
No, I imagine this is going to get released just like Gunslinger a couple of times with slightly different variations in paint and accessories.
I could see that happen. Yep.
So here we've got him with Necco's Warduke and Indiana Jones. It's pretty massive.
Yeah. So we're down to the bottom line time. I will start. This is a very disappointing figure in my eyes. Coming from McFarlane, who's supposed to pride himself on, like high scale stuff. Seems like his stuff is slipping lately. And trying to find positives. The sculpt is there. Sculpt is 100% awesome. The softness of the plastic is a little strange, but the sculpt is there. Paint, on the other hand, is not, and that's where it's really slipped up. I can't wait to see this thing repainted. I might even search on YouTube, see if there's other people that are going to be doing it. I'm sure there probably will be.
There are.
There are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Accessories, I think he could have at least come with a shield too, man. Like, I don't know. I can just see, like you said, them re-releasing this and giving you different weapons and different colors and stuff. So overall, though, he's not that great. I'm giving him, oh God, I'm going to give him a 2, I think. Highly posable.
Yeah. I'm going 2.5, actually. So I am disappointed as well. I was prepared for the lack of paint. I knew that going in. It's just the plastic itself really surprised me when I opened it, and it is disappointing. The sculpt is there, as we've discussed, and it will be a project to paint. I'm looking forward to it. It's just disappointing, really. And I don't know. I think if he included more accessories on the level of like a She-Spawn, then it would have been, because she was more expensive, like $10 more.
Probably, yeah. She was, yeah.
So with a shield, maybe an axe, or horse maybe, I think if he put more in there, it would have raised the price, and then it would have been even more disappointing.
Yeah.
But I fully expect he's going to re-release this.
We'll have to see. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel. It helps us out, and it's free and easy to do. So thanks for watching, and until next time.